Well, I'm reliably informed that my new Canon 80D camera is waiting for me at home, which would be awesome. So I get to go home and tear that out of the packaging and work out how to attach the lens and the microphone and probably break it all. But before we get into any of that, of course we have to use a little bit more of that drone footage that I took yesterday, because I'm still very excited about the fact that I can film stuff up in the sky now. Slight change of plan. I got home, Anna and Sproglup were on their way to the park. I got changed, got a message telling me to bring Dave to the park. So there's Dave. Behind us we have the park. I have the drone with me as well. Not sure if I'm going to get a chance to use that, but me and Dave get a little trip to the park, which is awesome. Some grumpiness by someone who will remain nameless means we didn't get to fly the drone after all. Me and poor old Dave have only been out 4 minutes. We did get to have a go on the swings though, which is alright. I like a swing. Well, that was the quickest walk we've ever been out on. I might try and head out again in a minute. But first, I need to get into this box because I've been waiting for it for so very long. It's
a week?
Yeah, well, it was supposed to come last week, but it didn't because they didn't dispatch it when they were supposed to. This is the camera I wanted when I got that camera, but couldn't justify buying a good camera. Well, I didn't know if I was going to keep the vlog up, but as we're now 3 months in, justificate it I can. So I now have a box of toys, the most important of which is a Canon 80D. Pretty camera. Only the body, because last week I already got a lens delivered. One moment. So I already have a lens, and I already have a microphone. All of that kit combined means the quality of both the video and the audio on this vlog is going to improve very, very soon, once I figure out how to charge it. They did send me a box of kit to go with it as well. I don't actually know what's in the box of kit. It was just like an optional extra for not very much extra. So I have a tripod, because you can never have too many tripods. It's a mini tripod before she's doing that.
And it's 50 inches.
She's doing that thing where she puts the tongue underneath her top lip that she does when she's really annoyed. Feel the weight of that. That is a small, lightweight tripod. Yeah, 50 inches isn't a full-size tripod. So it's just a little mini tripod. This is another one of those. A video light to go on top of it for when I'm recording in dark places, like at expos for example. SD card pouch, which is really handy because I've already lost 2 SD cards and then luckily found them again. We have a 32 gig memory card and another 32 gig memory card, so they'll be alright as spares. Splendid. Spare SD cards. We have the same starter kit that I got when I got my last camera, because I bought it from the same place. Micro SD or SD card reader thing on a USB, and a wireless remote control.
Want to get a drone? Daddy say.
Now he wants to fly the drone.
Okay.
A pretty little cloth in a plastic bag, and then a bag to put it all in. Very similar to the bag I have for the other camera. Again, because it came. It's basically the same start kit with a few extras. So I now have 2 pretty little bags. But that.
So the drone
is an awesome piece of kit.
Drone, Mommy.
Do you want to go out and fly the drone?
Do you want to go on the field at a bit?
Do you want to go and fly the drone?
Let's watch Daddy.
You want to watch me fly the drone?
No.
Okay, so I may have spoke too soon. The vlog quality, visual quality, audio quality, not this quality, this is always good, but the whole audio visual thing might not improve straight away, because this is the power adapter I've been sent. It's a US one. They also sent me this cable, which is a UK cable. There is nowhere on this to plug that into it. I don't even know how that happens, but happen it has. They're sending me a new one. It's going to be a few days, so we continue with the trusty G7X Mark II for a little bit longer, and I have to keep my new toy in a box because Anna won't let me play with it unless it's charged. Mean woman. Oh, I'm so grumpy about that camera not being able to use it. I'm so desperate to have a go. The company I bought it from have... Why is the laptop all the way over here? The company I bought it from have been very helpful, though. They've agreed to send a new charger thing out, but it's... I mean, the camera took a week to get here, so the shirt's falling apart. Camera took a week to get here, so if the charger thing takes a week to get here as well, we might not have the super duper upgraded awesome crisp facial features for another week or so. Makes me sad. At least we're getting to the point where it's all moving towards Easter holidays for me. Start this time next week. By then the new camera should be ready to roll. The new MacBook should be here for editing on, so I can double my production because I can be rendering on 2 different machines at the same time, which means I can also at that point use this TV, which now lives in here behind the lamp, sort of. Can't really see it properly, but the TV that used to be in the living room is now in here. I have my new Elgato capture card around somewhere, so the combination of all that stuff and the MacBook means that next week, hopefully, maybe even Saturday, I can start recording Persona 5 and or Mass Effect Andromeda and have those series come out on the gaming channel as well to start to broaden the content that we've got over there. And then we're gearing up towards the 100th vlog episode, which I think, if all goes to plan, will coincide with the new studio / garage. One of the big plans for the start of the Easter holidays is to just gut this garage and the utility room next to it out completely, so that this space that I'm in now, the garage, is fully for recording. So I'll move everything back. I've only got one half of the garage at the moment. I'm going to move everything back, so I have the big new green screen up against the back of the door, basically, with the new lamps pointing at that I can use for gaming stuff. I'm then going to have the other green screen on one of the other walls high up with the old lamps pointing at it, so that I can do stuff standing up, because I want to do some teaching videos on another new channel that I'm working on. There you go, there's an exclusive. That's what the 3rd channel is going to be. It's going to link into my book, this book, which is currently #2 in the charts. So come on, let's push it to #1. Yeah, #1 for old Kev. But I'm going to do a channel. It's probably even going to be called The Lazy Student's Guide, I imagine. I'm not absolutely certain yet, but that's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. But to do that, I feel like I need to be able to do those standing up against a green screen. So we're going to have that on one wall as well. And then the utility room, the next bit along, which at the moment is just used for storing old clothes, old bits of junk, my bike. At the very least, I've got loads of worktops and cupboard space in there, old kitchen stuff, and loads of plug sockets. I've only got one set of plug sockets in this room, and I'm constantly changing them out. But what I want to do is have this as the recording room, and then have the utility room next door for charging everything, basically. So I've got my got the drone, the cameras, I don't know what else, will just sit in there and charge, and then when I need it I can move it around and already have everything fully charged all at the same time, not constantly swapping chargers over. It's quite a grand plan. I don't know, I think episode 100 of the vlog is Wednesday or Thursday next week, so I'm going to need to be able to get it done in the first half of the first week to be able to do a full-on relaunch at that point. But I'm thinking we might, episode 101 might not be episode 101. We might call it episode 1 of season 2 of the vlog, because I think we've come a long, long way since the 1st of January when I put that first vlog out there. And I worry a little bit, because it's all one big playlist at the moment, that anyone who's new to the channel now and just deciding whether or not they want to check out the vlog, they might watch the first episode that brought the episode that brought them here in a search for whatever reason, and then go back and watch the first episode on the playlist to see if it's the kind of thing that they want. And I think I'd like to think in the almost 100 episodes of the vlog that I've done now, I've got a lot better at this. I've still got a lot to learn, still got an awfully long way to go, but I think we're worlds away from where we were early January, and I'd kind of like to separate that and make it clear on the channel. So I think we'll do a relaunch for season 2, episode 1, rather than episode 101 next week. Plus, if we do that, episode 100 of season 2, see, I've been planning all this out in a spreadsheet today, episode 100 of season 2 then coincides with my last day at work, and it doesn't get more perfectly poetic than that, because then we have the 3 seasons of the vlog this year. There'll be season 1, this one, where it's all about getting used to vlogging, getting all the gear in place, getting the studio space sorted, and it's all about building it up. It's the introduction, getting to the point where I'm ready to start vlogging properly, which will start next week with season 2, which will be the story of hopefully getting Sproglet back to school and getting me out of work. And then season 3 kicks off right at the start of the summer holidays / start of my life as a self-employed vlogger and author. I just need to make sure I don't miss any more days, and that I can hopefully spin it all together into a good yarn along the way. I've waffled a lot longer than I expected to. That was only supposed to be a couple of minutes, so we'll call it there for today. It's a shame I'm not pointing the new camera at you with the microphone and all that stuff on top, but I'm over it now. I've calmed down for a few hours. I'm still sad I didn't get the drone out today, but tomorrow it'll be a job for tomorrow. If you've enjoyed that, please pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and thank you very much for watching.